Hello everyone, welcome to this new CZN tier list. Let's get started right away. So, Veronica. Yeah, I think Veronica is the best unit in the game right now, simply because she's extremely versatile. Like, she can fit in pretty much any team, because she's a sub DPS slash support, and I don't really see this changing anytime soon. So yeah, like if you look at her deck, like her an optimized deck for Veronica would look something like this. You have a 0 AP Repose. Ideally, you have 0 AP Kowalski as well. And ideally, again, you have a Divine on Repose that makes it either +1 AP or +1 draw. That means your deck has like like your entire deck costs 3 AP total, and after you've played all of your upgrades, your entire deck costs 0 AP total, and is made up of like 0 AP cards that make you draw 2 or 3, which is, yeah, like I don't know, she's just completely broken. Like she's just a crazy good support. And then on top of that, she has actually really high DPS, so yeah, she's just a crazy strong unit. S tier, we have Renoa. I mean, Renoa is just incredibly. She does extremely high damage with minimal setup. She's fairly self-sufficient overall. She has really good draw. So yeah, I think like S tier is pretty fitting for her. She's just a really strong unit. Really strong carry. Hugo is a bit different. He's a sub DPS, but he's an extremely strong one. So yeah, he's a very strong sub DPS. So I think S tier is fair. Then we have A tier, Mei Lin. Mei Lin is really strong. Don't get me wrong. She can hit for like crazy high amounts. It's just I feel like Mei Lin is very dependent on like Veronica. Like if you have Mei Lin without Veronica, she's good, but she isn't like crazy good. She's definitely not like Renoa tier. So yeah, I think A tier is fine for her. If you have Veronica, like with Veronica, she's probably S. Without Veronica, I think she's A. Which yeah, I think that's fine. Khalipe, yeah, I mean she's a strong unit. She's actually stronger than I thought because it turns out you can have vulnerable on every one of her skills, and vulnerable is just like a crazy strong debuff. So yeah, she has a lot of utility, a lot of damage. So yeah, I don't know. I think that's fair. 8 here. She has high average cost, but she makes up for it with like high utility and damage. Orlea. Okay, I originally had her in B, but I do think she has a lot of potential. She's a great support. She's actually a great support. It's just she doesn't really synergize all that well with like anyone right now. Like I mean, she's okay with Beryl, she's okay with Rin, but both units aren't like crazy strong, right? Which makes her like not see that much play overall. But down the line, I can definitely see her see more play. And even right now, I think she's definitely like a pretty strong support overall. So yeah, I think A is fair. She has with one of her epiphanies, she has AoE vulnerable. That's just like crazy strong. So yeah, anything that can apply vulnerable overall is just like really good in my opinion. Then Mika, I mean, not much to say. Like she's extremely versatile. Good deck, good cards. I mean, that's not even that true. Like, she has good cards, but like, they're not that crazy overall. It's just we don't really have that many options for like low AP cost support, right? So yeah. But yeah, Mika really good unit. I think A tier is fair. Then B tier, Kayron. He's okay. He does pretty good damage. He's very AP hungry. Nothing special. If you just like my issue with Kayron, like my main issue is that when you run Kayron in Chaos and you don't find his upgrade fast, it feels really bad because you're just gonna fill your deck with garbage, which doesn't feel great. So yeah. Rin, pretty good damage, pretty solid unit overall. Nothing crazy, but definitely strong. Haru. I actually think Haru with like the perfect deck is like A tier. It's just it's so hard to get the perfect deck for Haru that I put her in B basically. Like in my opinion, the perfect deck for Haru is like where is she? Haru would be like something like this. Anchor shot, return to hand, anchor pointer, more crit. One of those with like probably there's a you can get it to one cost as well, yeah. Oh yeah, change it, okay, combo change, okay, exactly. One cost, and then this the upgrade, so it costs 0, and then this. Like I think this is the best deck for Haru realistically. The main thing is you really want 1 AP anchor shot, which is very RNG to get, because you want 1 AP anchor shot on the critical hit return, and then you want anchor pointer ideally with like 1 AP on it, but then you might potentially, yeah, I think you might overcap the data quite fast, so you need to be mindful of that. But yeah, 1 AP anchor shot, and then you duplicate anchor pointer, and I think she's like crazy strong, because you're gonna like your deck costs like very little, and you do crazy damage crazy fast. So yeah, I think Haru is like an actual good deck. He's really he's like A tier, but just her deck is so hard to get that I'll put her in B. Luke, yeah, I mean he's a good DPS. He just needs gear, but with gear he's actually like if you get him to like high crit chance, he's actually pretty strong. So I think B is fair. Magna, she has AoE vulnerable, so yeah, pretty good unit overall. Her damage isn't too crazy, but just like AoE vulnerable is really strong, so I think B is fair. Cassius, good support. He has like his deck is a bit weird, I would say. So I think B is fair. Like the thing for Cassius is I feel like he really benefits from long battles, but the game doesn't really let you like have long battles, right? Like everything we do is like fairly time gated in a way. Like you can't really go to like turn 20, right? Like at best you're gonna clear everything like I don't know. You wanna clear everything in like under 10 turns. So he doesn't really get to shine as much as he could. But yeah, definitely a good support. Rei or Mei, no, it's Rei. Rei, good support. She's mostly good with like Renoa, but yeah, Renoa and Kayron, right? But yeah, I don't know. I think she has a decent enough kit. So yeah, I think B is fair. Like she's definitely not as strong as like Mika and Orlea, but she's definitely quite good. Beryl, good unit, good damage, decent draw. Not much to say. Like I think she's okay. Don't think she's crazy, but definitely playable. I mean everything is playable realistically. It's just yeah. Like I think B tier is fair. Nia, fairly like she's a bit she's similar to Cassius in the sense that she has a very unique kit, which makes it so she can't really go with like anyone. But like her deck is solid. She has solid cards. So yeah, it's just like we have like she can't be on the same tier as Mika, right? So I think B is fair. And finally, forgot the name, Tressa. Yeah, she's good. Like good unit. Nothing much to say. Like she's a good DPS. She isn't like crazy strong, but she's definitely a solid DPS. So right. And then C tier, the new unit Yuki. I mean, I think she's just bad. Like, I think her keyword is extremely bad because if you draw, like, naturally drawing your own cards is really bad, which I don't think should be a thing ever. Like, you actually don't want to draw your own cards, naturally. So, yeah, I think her keyword is really bad. And I think her deck is overall, like, I don't know, bad. I don't really see potential for, like, I don't know, combos and stuff, right? Like if you see Renoa, you can see the potential with like other units. If you see Hugo, you can see the potential with other units. Veronica, you can see the potential with other units. Mei Lin as well, right? You can combos, like she combos extremely well with Veronica. Even, I mean, Orlea as well. Khalipe to some extent. I think Khalipe is mostly, she's a very solid bruiser. Like she's very self-sufficient. That's not the case for Yuki at all. She isn't self-sufficient. She really needs her team to help her draw. She's extremely selfish. She doesn't help her team whatsoever. And she has almost no single... I mean, her single target damage is extremely bad. And, I mean, she has good AoE. Like, okay, great. But the game is definitely not AoE favored. The game definitely does not favor AoE. And even then, she does about as much damage as a giant ballista, while not helping her team at all and actually costing AP. So yeah, I don't know. I don't see it. I don't. I mean, like I pulled her. I like her. She has great animation. She looks good. It's just I really hope they buff her because I really don't see the point of her kit right now. It's like she's she really needs the current seasonal chaos, right? For like the cards, for the weapons, for everything. And this chaos is eventually gonna rotate. It's gonna go into standard rotation, I think, but that means you won't be able to use this chaos in like the new seasonal content that's gonna come in like 2 months. And she's already bad with it, so can you imagine like when she can't use it? I don't know. Like if she's bad on release or like not great on release, I don't really see how she's supposed to be good in like 2 months or like 6 months, right? I just don't think it's gonna get better for her, and she doesn't really like for me the thing is she doesn't have potential. Like just doesn't have potential. You can stack her like her keyword doesn't stack. You can proc inspiration multiple times. It's limited to once. So yeah, you can see the limit of what she can do already, and I don't really see potential for more. So yeah, I think C tier is fair. What is even her name? Like I don't know these units. Yada. Maribell. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. She just doesn't do much. She just, I mean, yeah, I don't know. You can play her. She's fun. I don't even know if she's fun actually. She's a counter attack unit. I don't think counter attack is a good mechanic in this game. So yeah, like she's kinda bad. The bunny girl, what's her name? Selena, I think. Selena, yeah. She's okay. She does okay damage. It's just like, yeah, I don't know. She just doesn't really do enough. She doesn't bring enough to the team, in my opinion. So, yeah. Then we have Amir, I think. Yeah, Amir. Again, nothing too crazy. Like yeah, I don't know. She's just there. She exists. She's I mean, again, you can play anything you want. You can clear you can clear the entire game with a team full of CTR units. It's just like this is a tier list, right? So this is like ranking units power level wise, and yeah, she's definitely not up there. So yeah. The red-haired guy, what's his name? Lucas. Not much to say. Like he does damage. I think he draws a bit, but yeah, nothing to write home about. And finally, Owen, kind of the same. He has some damage. He actually has a bit of utility, but he just doesn't do enough, right? Compared to like actual like good units. So yeah, nothing. Yeah, not like they're just not very good. Okay, so I think that's gonna be it for the that's gonna be it for the tier list. Hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching. Have a great day. Peace.